because you need money. Oh. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Favor, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Favor. Welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe below. So today I'm going to talk about a few things I wish I knew before I moved out. Things I wish I knew before I moved in. First, I would say time frame of getting your place would differ for everybody, right? For me, I did get my place in 2 weeks. If you did watch my last video, you already know how that went down, from the checking of the house to the finishing. So yeah, go watch that video and come back to this, but go watch that video. So let me go into it. First, I would say is save a lot of money. Because have money, you like have money. You see, that money you think you budget, times it by 2. That's what the market is saying right now. Like, that's what your rent is going to be. So that money you think you're using to prepare for rent money, times it by 2, not 1, 2. That's what you need. This cock keeps scrolling. Let's go back to what we're saying. Inquire about your environment before you take it, because this is what I'm dealing with. Like, I can't even make a straight video without that. Like, I just can't win. That cock keeps scrolling like every time. Inquire about your environment. If you need a quiet place, quiet by, because I'm not even having that. Buy your furniture, buy your appliances before you move. If you can, buy your furniture, buy your appliances before you move, because by the time you want to eventually buy them, they are probably the times 2 of what you've budgeted, because now it's dollar up every day. Dollar is literally not even coming down, so it's literally like going up. Everything I did budget to buy for my space, as you guys can see, like, there's no improvement, literally no improvement. Everything I did budget to buy for my place went times 2, literally times 2. So if you can, buy your appliances before you move. If you're going to move next year January, buy your appliances now. And this is November, like, buy it now, because by January it's probably times 3 of what you want to buy for, because dollar is estimated to go high. So if you can, buy your appliances ahead of time before you move. Buy your furniture before you move. Because you can't win. You literally cannot win. Like, even if you want to move and you need your furniture in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I promise you there's going to be extra day delay. Like, all you are going to be doing is calling everybody to meet up your time frame. So if you can, buy your appliances ahead of time. That also saves you like the inflation. That saves you the stress of running around trying to meet up your deadline date of moving. Because when I did move here, I moved here and I slept on the floor the first few days, because the bed guy literally, it wasn't keeping to time frame. So if you can, buy your furniture before you move, and your appliances, buy before you move, because they keep going up. Me, when I was moving here, I thought, oh, you know what, I'm going to buy TV, I'm going to buy AC. I literally have fan, and I didn't even buy this ended up being gifted to me, because I was like, I'm not buying anything. This was gifted to me by my friend Thames. Now this, when I'd already put in AC wiring here, this is what I'm settling for. Nice gifts, because this is literally saving my ass, or else heat. The Lagos heat will finish you. Like, Lagos heat will finish you. To the next one, you need to have a backup powering. You need to have like a backup power, because national grid is literally falling every 2 to 3 working days. Like, aside the provision of like NEPA or the national lights, you need to have some sort of backup lighting. If it's solar, you need to have that. If it's generator, you need to have that. That's part of the appliances you even need to buy, because you cannot rely on proper lights. Like, when you need the lights the most, national grid will literally fall. How bad it was when I inquired about my space, like this area, I had the lights was like literally 24 hours. When I did move here, I was having lights for 72 hours non-stop. The national grid collapsed. Then few more days you have like the national grid collapse. So if you can, have a backup of lights. Have a backup of light. And also, one thing I wish I knew was your light bill. If you're in Nigeria, you know, like there's 2 sets of lights. You have the band A and you have the band B, and you have the normal people. So let's say literally 3. The band A is where my apartment is. So you can't leave your lights on too long. You can't leave your appliances on too long, because the meter is literally running. Like, if you leave things on for too long, the light will finish in a blink of an eye, because your fan is on, or your AC is on, or your TV is on for too long, or your fridge. You're done. You're just done. But anyways, you're literally just done. But anyways, you have to budget for lights. Like, you have to budget for lights. You have to get yourself a backup, which is what I said. And you have to budget for lights. If you're going to be using the national lights like I am doing, because I have no backup plan of lights, you are going to be running on money. So you don't want to leave your appliances on for too long. Then to the next one, I would say, is live within your income. Live within your income, because have money. If you don't have money, if you don't have money, shege. You will see, shege. Have money and live within your income. If you can afford to feed yourself for that whole month, feed yourself and make provision for food. Always budget for food, like month in, month out. Even if you're going to eat out, that is a plus, but like, make sure you're budgeting for like daily meal, because things are, even food is skyrocketing like every now and then. Whatever you buy, the price of beef today or chicken today, when you go to the market the next time, there's an additional price to it, right? So have a budget for food, for feeding monthly. The first few months, I would say try to eat in-house. I know I'm guilty, but try to eat in-house while you can. That would help you save a lot of money. Try eating in-house, because that will save you a lot of money, like a lot of money. And whatever appliances you need for your kitchen, buy it. If you need a gas, your gas cylinder, your burner, your knives, your plates, like everything you need for your kitchen, if you can, buy it ahead of time, because you're going to need them to prepare the meals you need, right? So try to eat in-house. Try to eat in-house as much as you can. That would save a lot of money. That would help you to recover from like your previous spending, because if you do not, like, you end up spending so much that you budgeted for meal, because you cannot have a house and not eat. Like, the main purpose is to have a shelter over your head and to have the food to eat. So you cannot not budget for food. Like, it's not even negotiable. You cannot not budget for food, which takes me to the next, what I wish I knew. Have your non-negotiables. When you're looking for your space, have your non-negotiables, which are like For me, my non-negotiables for what I wanted for my space is like somewhere that has a good lighting, because right now what I'm filming on is natural light, because I needed that for my YouTube. I wanted natural light, so I wanted somewhere that was very ventilated. I have a window here, I have a window right in front of me, I have my door wide open, and it is bright. So for me, my non-negotiable was a good lighting, and this window is extremely big, huge, which allows a lot of light to radiate in, right? So that was one of my non-negotiables. Another one of my non-negotiables was security wise. I wanted somewhere that was safe, I wanted somewhere that was quiet. The irony, I wanted somewhere that was quiet, I wanted somewhere that was safe, I wanted somewhere that there was privacy, like people were living separately, like you didn't have to share your bills with people. Like my apartment, each person have their own meter, and that doesn't make you intrude into the next person's light bill, right? So that kind of helped. So I would say have those non-negotiables. Those were my non-negotiables. So before you move, have your non-negotiables, things you would not negotiate for, things you actually want your space to have, that will give you that security and fulfillment that, okay, this is what I want. I don't have all what I want because there's noise, but I have light and I have good lighting. So a win is a win. A win is a win. I'm not stressing it. A win is a win, and there's safety. So a win is a win. Another thing I wish I knew is you're going to be spending a lot of money, so you have to budget money for expenditures, right? Which is, you're going to spend money every time. It's either your door handle breaks, which happened to me the other day, literally a new door, or your gas has an issue and you need to fix it, or you need to get yourself a detergent, or you need to get yourself a toothpaste, or you need to get yourself a soap, or you need to get yourself mop, or you need to get yourself tissue, or you need to get yourself literally basic small spending. So you need to budget for expenditures, because they will always come up, which are emergencies too. Your health too, you need to budget for that, because that's part of it. Unexpected expenditures, unexpected spending. So yeah, you need to budget everything, every possible realistic thing, because, or if you're, I know not everyone is working on a budget to get a place, but still these are still real life things you would need to budget. One thing I did not prepare for is that you'll be thinking of money 247. Oh my days, you need to have a source of income. If you don't have a source of income, don't get a place. I hate to break it to you. If you don't have a source of income, do not for the life of it get a place. Stay at home, save up as much as you can, because it is very literally essential, very essential. You need somewhere where your next rent is going to come from. You need somewhere where your feeding is going to come from. You need somewhere where your lifestyle money is going to come from. Something has to fill the other. So I would advise, do not for the life of you move out if you do not have money to sustain yourself for a long time. You need to plan 5-6 months ahead before of you moving in or getting into your new place, because you need money to pay the bills. You literally need money. Let me just round it up. You need money, so you need to have a source of income where the money is coming from, right? Logical. But yeah, if you don't have that, you're going to be stuck, literally stuck. So please, if you don't have a source of income, do not move. Do not move, because you need money. Hi, you need serious money, not small, serious money. So yeah, that's that. Live within your income too. As you are having source of income, live within your income. Cut your coat according to your size. Me, I cut my coat according to my size. I know they promise anything wey my power no do. My yes is my yes. Babe, let's go up. My yes is my yes. Babe, let's go up. My no is my no, because it's not in the budget. So I can't live above my income, and I have to also have a source of income. So those two things are quite interwoven. So those are the things I wish I knew before I moved. Not necessarily wish I knew. I knew some, but with time, more understanding came with it. More knowledge came with it. One thing they actually don't talk about is the peace. Lord have mercy. The peace that comes with living alone. I'm not even going to beat it. Like the peace you have if you grew up in a big house, or you lived home all your life, or you schooled from home and all of that, you would you relate to what I'm saying. Like, you grew up in a big family, you've never had your own space for the life of it. You've never had your own space, and moving out will give you that much satisfaction. But want to be adults and responsible at the same time, right? So that's why we need to have everything checked off the list, right? But the peace that comes with it is unbeatable. Oh my days. The first few days I moved into my space, I literally slept. Like the first few weeks, I would wake up, I would eat, I would literally be on my phone, sleep the next day. It was like the same routine. Not because I didn't have things to do, but because of the peace of mind. Because of the peace of mind I had in me. Oh, you guys should excuse that, but yeah, because of the peace of mind I had in me. So that is not beatable, and that is something they don't tell you or explain to you before you move. But yeah, that is that. Another thing I would say is like a good turn up for it is the fact that you get to see people at your own timing, right? Like, if you don't want to see anybody, you're not going to see anybody. You could be indoor all week. If you work from home, you could be indoor all week. Or if you have to go to work, like, no one knows you're in and out. So that privacy is top tie. Like, that privacy is literally top tie. Those are like the benefits of living alone. And you get to eat what you want to eat. You're not eating what everybody is eating, so we don't eat in different places. So we are all eating. You're only eating at your own timing, and which can be bad too, because like sometimes I go days without eating because like I'm not hungry. Like, I have so much peace, I'm not hungry. So yeah, that is that. So those are like the few things I discovered while living alone too, which are like the good parts of it. And I won't say the bad part of it, but the logical part of it are like the things I've highlighted, like save a lot of money, buy your furnitures if you can ahead of time, live within your budget, have a source of income, prepare for expenditures, have your lights sorted out, lights backup or whatever you need, have your non-negotiables before you get your place, and try not to spend your money on food like takeout. That would not help that much. And leave alone. Oh my goodness, if you want the amount of peace that I was explaining, live alone if you can. And if you cannot, for the life of you, live alone, because things are really expensive. Like, housing is really expensive. Try to get someone you can tolerate. I didn't say someone you can live with, someone you can tolerate, someone you can understand by yourself, like someone you can give that much grace of understanding. That is the person you should want to get a place with. Because if you've ever lived with roommates or apartment mates or flatmates, it's a very rough part, because some days it's just going to be both of you going head to head, and some days you guys are in agreement. So yeah, try to get someone you can actually tolerate for the life of it. And yeah, that aesthetics you think you need, if you cannot afford it now, hold on. I know you want to get your place, you want to have like that luxury feeling. Like, if you cannot meet up that aesthetics you want here, give yourself the grace of, you have a whole year before your lease is over to build up things. Because for me, I thought I would be done with this wall. I thought I would be like done with my lights, like have my whole atmosphere done. But like, I'm giving myself the grace of, oh, I still have a whole year. So don't push yourself too much. Try not to be hard on yourself. And yeah, those are the few things I wish I knew. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope the noise wasn't too much. Forgive me. But yeah, this is everything I wish I knew before I moved out. So I love my space. I love my space so much. I literally love my space so much. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. See you in my next video. Make sure to watch my previous video before this, because the next video is going to be designing my space. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to ask in the comments. Make sure to like, give this a thumbs up, share to your loved ones, share to your friends, share to your acquaintance, and see you guys in my next video. Once again, bye.